Yeah, the attorney wants with you. He's a German. Oh, okay. All right, I need to go like 50 seconds. All right, let's keep going. Yes, sir. Right, Mr. Baldwin, good morning. You have everybody here.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, should we get the state prosecutor on the line? Well, that's not a state. Wait a minute. Oh, that's real. Yeah. He said it's state. That's real. Let's keep going. Mr. Prosecutor, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back and wait for your names to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there's no driving while court is in session. Also, there will be no talking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, walking around of any kind. Please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. Good morning, everyone. Let's start with Mr. Moss. He's got a quick matter. You don't want to keep this court date, Mr. Moss?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. There was distortion. Your question again?
You don't want to keep this formal hearing date?
No, Your Honor. I do need an adjournment. Actually, I'm going to be requesting perhaps the week before, October 7th, Thursday, October 7th. I have a conflict on the current date of October 11th.
Yeah, the only problem is that we may have to put it back further because that doesn't give the officer time to be notified.
Well, that's 2 weeks, Your Honor. If we should put it over to the following week.
Yeah, they indicate that they like 3 weeks.
We can even go to the week of October 24th is a good week, Judge.
Is that all right, Ms. Nash?
Yes, sir. We can just squeeze one.
Let's call, are you ready, Mr. Bedway?
Yes.
Let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Robert T. Griggs, case number SP 122967441. Is that the only count that there is? Just the one?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, good morning again, Your Honor. Stephen Moss on behalf of the defendant, Robert T. Griggs. This matter is scheduled for a formal hearing on October 11th. I do have a conflict and I am requesting an adjournment, a 2-week adjournment to the week of October 25th. I'm available each day other than Wednesday, October 27th, but I don't believe you're available on Wednesday either. So any day that week, Your Honor.
All right, so let's put it for October 28th, 2021 at 9 a.m.
Very well, Your Honor. Thank you for your consideration as always this morning.
All right, very well. Have a great day.
Thank you. You as well, Your Honor.
All right, we're gonna wait. All right, we have APA Wolf is on the line. I'm gonna put, good morning, Ms. Wolf.
Good morning.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the Officer Ball for a formal hearing for Terrence Leonard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got you checked in. Mr. Leonard. I'm gonna put you in the room with Mr. Hoffman, so you have a lawyer to discuss your case with.
Okay.
All right, so let's do that now. Mr. Lyleton, you're gonna have to wait. Your matter doesn't start until 9 o'clock. And then I give the officer a half-hour grace period to check in. So if you want to come back at 9, or if you want to sit tight, you can do that as well.
Sit tight, man.
All right, very well. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Delisa Lydell, case number SP 111-57531. It appears, Ms. Lydell, that you have paid a related civil infraction as it relates to this matter. So based on that, I'm going to dismiss the matter.
Okay.
I'm going to waive the warrant fee, but you're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee.
Okay, how much is the reinstatement fee?
That would be $45.
Okay, and where can I pay? Is that online or?
Pay it online at 36districtcourt.org. You pay it at any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can come down to the court and pay it.
Okay,
All right?
I'm all set.
You're all set. If there's nothing further, you have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. Was there a resolution for Mr. Leonard already?
Well, Judge, it is already a 0-point ticket, so
So do we need to hold a trial, or we'll find out if, so there's no relief then?
yes, that's correct.
What kind of implications does that have on any abstraction to the Secretary of State or anything like that? Let me see.
No, Your Honor.
No,
No, Your Honor.
just a basic equipment violation?
Correct, with a commercial truck.
Very well. All right, we'll wait till they come out the room and see if they want to to plead responsible, or if they want to go to trial or have a phone hearing. All right. All right. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jasmine Oglesby, case number SP 625-503, count 1. Case number SP 949-787, counts 1 and counts 2. Ms. Oglesby, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What about your driver's license?
That's what I'm trying to get, taking care of everything so I can get my license.
All right, so based on
I paid it.
Yeah, I see you paid some related civil infractions as well.
I paid all of them.
I'm gonna wait and see what the city attorney wants to do
Okay.
with matters, because I would give you relief on one of them, but you have 3 other ones there. What about the insurance? Do you have insurance now?
Yes. I don't have that car anymore, but I do have insurance on my vehicle.
Can you show proof of that?
Yes.
All right, send me proof.
Okay. So where should I send it to?
I'm gonna put the information in the chat.
Okay.
That's the room you need to send it to. Okay, Mr. Bachman.
Okay.
I'll
May I
pass
have
your
a breakout with APA Wolf?
All right, I'm gonna let you speak with them. If you and the officer want to rejoin that room, his attorney will go in there and speak.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Officer Ball, if you want to go back in that room, you can do it as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Gunn, can we get this off, please? Mr. Keith Goss. Kenneth Goss. Let me get it. You sent that, Ms. Oglesby?
No, I have to get it's in my car. I have to go outside. I'm at work. I have to go outside and get it.
All right.
I can go out there right now. I can leave the camera on. I can just run out to my car.
You don't have to leave the camera on. You can zoom back in if you want to.
Okay. Okay, I'll be right back.
Recording.
Good morning, who's that?
Good morning, Judge. Edward Lanier.
All right, Mr. Lanier, what do we have? You call back today or something?
Yes. You told me to send you the certificate from the Michigan defense driving class to your email.
You sent that courtroom 434 email?
Yes.
All right. I guess she's.
Your Honor, would you reassign me back to Mr. Leonard,
Yes.
please? Thank you.
Morning.
Good morning.
You heard from Mr. Goss?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna just assign you to the breakout room of the city attorney. He's not in here yet. So, if you join it right now, then it may take a little while. You can just, but Mr. Goss is here.
Okay. I have another courtroom I have to join, or I have to check into, so.
Very well.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what Mr. All right, we don't have that. Maybe he sent it to my email address.
It started off like courtroom. I can go check.
For CTRM 44.
Yeah, 434 at 36.org.
Is that CTRM 434 at 36district.org?
Oh, I probably missed the district. Yeah, I think I just put 36. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'll send it in the chat to you, to everyone again, so you'll have the exact one.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay, let me see.
Good morning, Counselor.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here, Mr. Gomez Kilvio, for review.
Is he here?
He is in my waiting room. He's gonna, when we're ready, I'll bring him in. I'm not sure if there is a Spanish interpreter for him.
All right, we'll get a Spanish interpreter and we will get, I guess, the probation department. Who's on the phone at 523-5405-401?
Rico Guest, sir. Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
All right.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, so you're gonna have to wait as well. It doesn't start till 9. I'm gonna give the officer a grace period, half hour to check in, so. I'm gonna mute you, Mr. Guest, and when I call your name, you can unmute yourself, pressing *6.
Okay. Oh,
Yes, I didn't get that last part. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Terrence Leonard.
Ready.
All right. All right, this is the state of Michigan versus Terrence Leonard, case SX 3910241. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexander Wolf on behalf of the people, P84516.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you state your name for the record, please?
Terrence D. Leonard Jr.
Thank you. This is a date and time for a hearing, and we do have present the state trooper who wrote the citation. Would you announce your name, please, Officer Ball?
Morning, Your Honor. Officer Paul, State Police.
Thank you kindly. Your Honor, my client and I have had a discussion in the breakout room. He is going to plead responsible here and now as charged. My understanding is that is a civil infraction, a 0-point civil infraction, and does not abstract to the Secretary of State. We'd ask respectfully if you would assess a fine here and close the matter.
Okay. Looking at why is it so expensive?
Your Honor, I believe at this time it is the court's discretion. We would ask specifically for a fine of $150.
All right, is there any objection to that, Madam Wolf?
No, Your Honor.
All right, it's Mr. Leonard, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak with your counsel. I'm giving your counsel an opportunity to speak with the state prosecutor in this matter. It's my understanding that you're ready to plead responsible to this.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let me raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can put your hand down. As it relates to the ticket, will your client counselor stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the stop?
So stipulated for the purpose of the plea here today, yes. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible for lighting devices. I guess it's a basic equipment violation on your vehicle. I'm going to fine you $100, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Can you pay it? Can you pay that today?
I don't get paid until Saturday. I can pay it no later than Monday afternoon.
I won't be here October 8th. I want you to October 8th. I won't be here October 1st. October 8th, I'm going to set it for a review. If it's paid, you don't have to show back up. If it's not paid by then, you're going to have to zoom back in. All right?
Yes, sir.
Very well. If there's nothing further, have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You be safe
Thank
out
you.
there.
Thank you, sir.
So let's go with the city attorney hasn't come back in. I have Miss Oglesby. We're on the record with. Did she get the insurance? How do I sign in?
Just under your email, and it's under,
I can't
it's
get
a
it.
drop down menu under where your, the last entry is like groups under that.
I don't need you.
Oh, okay.
Let's just see. So you have insurance for two Chevy. Yes. All right, so I do have a copy of your insurance and a copy of your registration of the vehicle that you own now. I'm gonna still allow the city attorney an opportunity to have some input on that matter, but I'll let them know that you are insured now and you, so let me see if I can get them in here. Mr. Lanier,
Yes.
waiting on that. Did he ever send that? Did you ever get that document?
Yes, it actually just went through.
All right. And we're gonna wait to the city attorney so he can have some input on that as well.
Okay.
He's having trouble and he's in a couple of different courtrooms today.
Okay.
So we have, Goss, we're waiting on, some more officers. They don't show up by 9:30. We'll start dismissing those cases. At least one is here. Then we have, Lyleton. We're gonna wait till 9:30. And we'll dismiss that if the officer doesn't show up. PJ, who is PJ?
Yeah, sorry, Your Honor, I'm trying to change my name on it. It's Officer Tomzik or Sergeant Tomzik. I'm also on Kenneth Goss.
Okay, all right, we have two officers who show up. And then when the city attorney comes in, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with him. I can actually sign you to that breakout room now, and when he gets there, then you can join it. Then we have Lanier. All right, here he is. So we have Officer Tomzik for Goss, and then we have officers, another officer for Goss, but he stepped out to check back in. We're waiting on the, all right, let's do it with Lanier now. Have his folder. Yes. All right, I can get it up our way right now. So, Mr. Lanier, let's call his case. You're here. And you can, where's he on the docket? He's not on the docket. He did his class. All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Edward Marquise Lanier, case number SP 108-75911.
Can they see me?
All right, let's start over. This is City of Detroit versus Edward Marquise Lanier, case number SP 108-75911, SP 109-18341, and SP 109-18342. Appearances for the record, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman, P55052, For Mr. Lanier, would you state your name, please, sir, for the record?
My name's Edward Marquez Lanier.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry about sorry about butchering your middle name. All right, we
it's
have
okay.
Mr. Lanier here has a situation where he had that 21 to 25 over, and he took the class in order to get some relief from all those points. He also has 2 no insurance misdemeanor violations. Do you have current insurance now, sir?
Yes, I have it in front of me.
I wish we could have sent that as well, but I guess we could see that over the screen. All right, so you know the deal, sir. We offered you the opportunity to take the class. We wanted you to bring some substantive information to the court and to people watching from what you learned from the class. We told you at the time when you entered into this agreement that the more substantive information you bring, the better the deal can get. So I see Ms. Oglesby listening attentively to learn something. I want to learn something. Everybody wants to learn something. So I hope you're ready to bring it.
Okay, and what is this you said to bring?
Well, didn't we? You took the class, and then when we told you that you have to bring some substantive information on what you learned.
I didn't know you told me I had to bring anything.
Listen, you should have it already up there in your head.
Oh, you mean as far as the court? Yeah, I learned some things.
So don't you remember when when you entered into this, saying that you were going to take this class, that you were going to bring some substance? We told you to bring some substantive information from what you learned, right?
I don't remember that being said, but I definitely could remember some of the stuff.
Let me see. Well, I don't know. Well, let me see when you got this ticket, because that's what our requirements are.
Yeah, you told me to try to get myself against the points. You said to take the class because remember I was trying to pay it, and you told me
and I told you that, right?
I couldn't hear you.
This is your thing. He don't know anything. He said he knows something. Doesn't mean he doesn't know it. He took the class. This is your thing. All right, let's go. I mean, what if you talk to me and we talked about this class, then I know I told you that you have to be prepared. I hope you took notes. You have to be prepared to tell us what you learned. You have to be prepared to get.
Let me see. I know I took some notes. Hold on 1 second. I had to. I didn't know it was gonna do it like that. I had to take a test each chapter, and then at the end it made me take a whole nother test based on.
There's a whole lot of information in that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So off the top of your head, what did you learn? What did it refresh you on this class? Was it worth? Let me ask you this: was it worth taking the class?
I mean, yeah, I learned some stuff definitely. I like one thing for instance, I didn't know I think it's 200 what is it, 200 feet that you had to be back from the intersection before hold on, what it was? You had to be 200 feet. I want to say back from the intersection. I can't remember. That was one thing I kept on messing up on. I'm surprised I don't remember because I had to keep on going back doing that one over. Dang, what is it? 200 feet from the intersection. It wasn't before making a turn.
You need to go back and take some notes.
Yeah, I think it's in this phone that I'm on. I was trying to look at it, but I think it'll probably log me out if I did because I had to jot some stuff down in my notes.
Yeah, I think you need to come back. When is he scheduled to come back? He's scheduled to be here on the 24th, on Friday, tomorrow.
You need another week.
Yeah, I think you need another week. Because, and let's say this, I don't see how you missed it and everybody else has. When you get into when you take this class, the agreement always is that you're going to take the class, you're going to be able to come back and bring some substantive information to the court to convince us that, first of all, one, that you took the class and nobody else just took it for you and put your name in there, which I don't believe you did. But two, that you learned something, that you got something out of it. And what did you get out of it? That class has so much information. What I would say, if I was running things, I would say everybody needs to take that refresher class, especially the way some people drive, you know what I'm saying? But even very good drivers have information that they learn out of that class that they didn't know or they forgot about since they've been taking their driving course years ago. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you an opportunity to go back and review and come back in next week. Well, I don't care when you come back in. I won't be here next week. You can come back in tomorrow, and you can give us. You can do a little homework.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't know all this. I definitely would have paid and took my points. If I knew that, but I definitely, if nobody took the test, I don't think I could even pay nobody to take that test. That's almost like taking a driver's training test. So it took a long time. If you look back on the record, it took me a long time, like in between time, to come back and take that test over.
Well, like I said, I don't believe that's what you did, sir. I see you completed it just a couple of days ago. But at the end of the day,
I really thought sorry about that. I really thought my court date was the 22nd. That's why it looked on the thing. If you see it, I took it a couple of times. Like I had to go back and forth, like keep on going back and forth to the lessons, go back down, read it.
Your court date is tomorrow. Your actual court date is tomorrow. So if you can go back in tonight and sign on there and just go through some stuff. I'm not asking you to take the whole course over again, but see if you can sign there and get some notes and just jot some notes down and bring us some substantive information. Bring us some pertinent stuff. You know what I'm saying? They got some pertinent stuff in there, you know, as it relates to speeding, you know, as it relates to aggressive driving, as it relates to how far you're supposed to be driving away from vehicles, as it relates to how you, and this is just rolling off my head, and I haven't even taken the course. This is just from people that come in, as it relates to what you're supposed to do when you get into a rear end collision, as it relates to why they have one-way streets.
The rear end collision, I can remember that one. They say instead of like you can relieve yourself basically a little bit if you let up off the gas, like if somebody hitting you from the rear end.
Let off the brake.
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm saying off the gas. Let up off the brake.
Put your hands in the 10-2 steering in the thing. You know, what happens in those kind of situations? That's the kind of information that we're looking to bring.
Okay.
All right, so tomorrow, Zoom back in the morning. Do a little homework tonight, please.
Okay, I will.
All right. If there's nothing further, I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, what time?
At 8:30.
8:30. Okay, appreciate it.
All right, bye.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Pablo Bello.
I'm an interpreter.
Oh, very well. Okay. All right. So let's call that case. We still need the probation department here. They're not on
They
probation?
just have to pay. Yeah, they
Okay, so we're how do we prove that they took the class? I guess we can rely on the
I didn't see them in the note. Did they order anything?
Your Honor, I have another matter with Judge Robbins, so I'm hopping in between both rooms here, my
All right, we're just about to call your case.
Okay, let me go let them know that I'm gonna be over here.
All right. Yeah, it's ordered in here to take it. It should have been. It's on the list.
They didn't have it in already. Okay.
Let me see.
Right.
Well, they don't necessarily have to have a referral, and he's got a lawyer to.
That's what they always say. You never got paperwork, so we didn't call them.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, Well, you don't have to call because we'll rely on if they've never got an order into there. All right, you ready to go, Counselor?
Yes.
Counselor, are you ready?
We're ready, Your Honor.
All right, so what I do have, did your client take the class and did your client get tested?
Yes, Your Honor. And he paid the 240 this morning, right now.
And you have proof of all that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Let's call the case. What's your client's first name?
Kilvio.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Kilvio Gomez, case number U572-86120. Appearances for the record, please.
Jonathan Contreras, P81997, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Kilvio Gomez, who is appearing from my office today via Zoom. And he's to my left.
This is Pablo Bello, interpreter.
Okay. Can you interpret that? Can you raise your right hand, Mr. Interpreter? Do you swear or affirm to interpret from English to Spanish, from Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
All right. So we just put the case on the record. Can you start that now?
La gente en contra del señor Gómez Kilvio. Su abogado es Jonathan Contreras.
This is the city of Detroit versus Kilvio Gomez, U572-86120.
La gente de Detroit en contra del señor Gómez Kilvio y el juez acaba de decir el número de su caso, señor.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review in the matter. And,
hoy es el día que van a revisar su caso, señor.
It appears that Mr. Kilvio was ordered to take a misdemeanor morality class and get tested and pay a fine. I do have record that he paid the fine. Counselor, do you have that information that he took the test and that he took the class?
Yes, Your Honor, I have that.
El juez está diciendo que el señor Kilvio Gómez tomó una clase, pagó la multa que le hicieron y cumplió con todos los requisitos que le pidió el juez. Su abogado dice que le preguntó a su abogado y el abogado dice que sí, él cumple con todos los requisitos que pidió el juez.
All right, and I'm going to rely on you as an officer of the court that class has been taken and that testing has been done, and I will close the matter out under disorderly conduct.
Entonces dice que el juez se está apoyando en un oficial del tribunal. El señor tomó el examen, pagó la multa y tomó la clase que le indicaron. Y ya va a cerrar el caso. El caso es un caso de conducta desordenada.
Can you send me that for his file? Can you send me that information, Counselor?
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Would that be the courtroom 434 email?
Yes, I was putting it in the chat, but it seems like you already have it.
I see it in the chat, yes.
Ahora el juez está diciendo que el número del caso y que lo pongan en el expediente y el abogado dice que sí, que lo van a poner en el expediente.
I will do that right now.
If it's nothing further, you and Mr. Gomez have a very good day.
Si ya no hay nada más, usted y el señor Gómez que tengan un buen día.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Bello. Have a great day. All right.
That's it, right?
That's it for now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, where are we now? Let's get Ms. Oglesby. He left again. Let's get Ms. Oglesby back to work. Mr. Goss?
You said done?
No, not done.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I had to learn how to unmute.
We haven't called you yet anyway, Mr. Goss. Okay. Well, I can put you in a breakout room with the lawyer, Goss.
Okay.
Hold on.
Good. Did the breakout room message pop up? Hurry up.
All right, Ms. Oglesby, let's go back on the record with Ms. Oglesby. Ms. Oglesby, I appreciate your patience. We're
No
gonna,
problem.
the city attorney is gonna dismiss it, that you provided valid documentation and that you paid related civil infractions.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna waive the warrant fees, but you're gonna be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
If it's nothing further, ma'am, you have
So
a
the
very good.
reinstatement, I'm sorry, the reinstatement fee, I heard you tell the other young lady, Jaleesa, I'm sorry, I think that was her name. So I go down to 36th District to pay the reinstatement fee?
Come down to the court and pay it. You can pay it online at 36districtcourt.org, or you can pay it at any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
There's nothing further. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Now, let's go to Mr. Goss. All right, you getting this stuff here, sir?
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
You said you was putting me in the breakout room and I was supposed to talk to a counselor, right?
We don't have to right now, sir.
Okay.
What's your date of birth?
12/1/63.
You know, you probably don't want to know where you've been the last years. Oh, I get that. All right. This is the city of Detroit. versus Kenneth Leroy Oglesby, case number SP 196925, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 434 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 4344131, U 15465 104491791. Also 116185351. And 13629491. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please
Harry
call
Baughman.
Dante Goss, 60162, on behalf of the city of Detroit. We also have Sergeant Tomzik, who appeared, but seems to be away from the station.
All right, I do have Sergeant Tomzik, and if we had another officer, Perkins, appeared as well. He was actually the first one that appeared. So, with that being said, today is the date and time set for trial on these matters and the formal hearing on other matters. I don't know where they get the formal hearing from.
Due to the age, Your Honor, they were civil infractions. Technically.
There was no disposition that was on them. So, sir, you're getting a very good gift today. Seems like you kind of have led a life that you kind of did what you wanted to do. So I hope that you put that in the past. But if you come back in here again with this stuff about running red lights and all this other stuff, you're not going to get a deal. I don't know, where have you been all this time?
Just trying to reconstruct my life. I got married. I had kids again, and I've been in the process of getting the LLC for my lawn service, so I knew I had to get my license back first. So I just had to do a turnaround at a late age.
That's a awesome crew. Yeah, he's on the two.
Hey, what's going on, Officer McCree?
Yeah, good morning. I was a little confused there, Judge. I thought you asked for Mr. or Mrs. Oglesby, but Kenneth Goss answered up speaking. So I don't know if he.
Yeah, Kenneth Goss is on here. He's explaining how he just ran amok most of his life, and now he's trying to turn himself around, which I give him credit for. You can always turn yourself around, but all these matters go back to 2014 and later. Earlier. So he just, he's kind of getting the benefit of the day by just sitting back and waiting out the clock. Unless you have something that you want to say.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know we was doing this case here. So are they being dismissed because of the age?
Because of the age.
Okay. Now I understand now.
All right, so like I say, Mr. Goss, it's never too late to turn yourself around. I appreciate the fact that you are trying to get on the straight and narrow. Hopefully, you're sincere about that. If anybody, to yourself, you got to start a new family. You got a wife now, so hope you're sincere about that to them as well. But like I say, if you come back in here with this stuff again, then You're not gonna get a deal out of this court. You're gonna be set to take a trial or take the punishment or plead straight up as it is. So with that being said, I'm gonna dismiss the matters. Let's see, we're gonna dismiss U 154644314 because of the age of the ticket. I do have Corporal McCree. I do have Sergeant Tomzik, and I do have Corporal Perkins that have showed up. So we'll make a record of that. If there's nothing further, officers, then I wish you guys the best day and be safe.
Thank you, Judge.
You're free to leave if you so choose.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, for the record, I have no knowledge if Mr. Garcia's the brother of not advised, and since we have the same last name, I need to put on the record that I have no knowledge of any type of.
He's probably your cousin, one of them cousins that has always been messing.
Well, I just want to say thanks to the officers and for showing up, because I didn't really think nobody was gonna show up. But I mean, I'm getting myself together. I just want to tell them I appreciate, the duty they do.
Well, the way you appreciate that, way you show appreciation for them is to stop causing all this trouble. They got enough work to do than you sitting up driving like you want with your liquor in the car and running stop signs and speeding and just total disregard for all the traffic laws, like they don't apply to you.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Your Honor. My mother and my children's mother both passed away in 2014, and that was when I changed. So God blessed me with another wife, and I got married and blessed me with 3 young kids. So I just felt like I had another chance. So.
All right. Well, hopefully you do right by that, sir, and we appreciate you being here, sir. And we're going to dismiss the matters. You're going to have to pay the reinstatement fees in these matters. I'll waive any warrant fees. So you'll get a total when you look up your name or when you come down to the court and get ready to settle with the court on this matter to get your driver's license back. I'm not going to do the math for you right now, but you'll get a total. But I will waive the warrant fees, but you're going to be responsible to pay reinstatement fees.
Okay, well, I got a couple of other warrants outside of Wayne County. Like I was wanting to deal with this issue first, and then I want to go take care of those before I can even get my license back. So that's going to be my next step going to Novi. So I appreciate it.
If there's no further questions, sir, you have a great day.
All right. Thanks a lot, man.
And you too.
Well, thank God for that.
Are you ready? Sir, Mr. Goss?
Talking to me? Yeah. Hold on. I can't see you no more, but I can hear you. Okay.
I don't need to see you. Are you registered to vote?
Yeah, I voted. I've been voting.
All right, very well. Have a great day. I'm gonna remove you from the room.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
All right. All right, who else do we have? We have Mr. Lyleton. Let's get him going. I don't see Officer Barron. He hasn't showed up, so you dodged a serious bullet here, Mr. Lyleton.
All righty.
I know you had mentioned the last time you were here that you wanted to contest this matter anyway.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Derek Dartez Lyleton, case number SP 119157991. Harris, for the record, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant, sir. State your name, please.
Derek Dartez, Littleton.
Date and time for trial, Your Honor. Without a complaining witness, we ask you to consider a motion to dismiss with. That means that because if the judge decides to dismiss here on a technicality, that case could be brought back by the prosecutor if they wanted, if it's their discretion.
All right, so I'm going to dismiss the case, grant the motion, no officer. So keep that in mind, sir, that they can bring the case back at their discretion. But I'll tell you this for the record, if they don't show up next time, I'll dismiss it with prejudice. So dismiss without prejudice, no officer. If it's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day. All right.
All right, thanks.
I have a good day, sir. All right, let's get Mr. Rico Gus on his way.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All of those cases with lost houses, their age, and then we'll just wait. Okay. This is the City of Detroit versus Rico Guess, case number 17-420-3411. Hearings for the record, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Mr. Guess, announce your name, please.
Rico Guess.
Thank you, Your Honor. Date and time for trial. We ask you to consider a motion to dismiss here without prejudice for lack of a complaining witness.
All right, I'm gonna grant the motion. The complaining witness is supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. I give him a half-hour grace period. It's now 9:36. Hearing no response from Officer Covington. Officer Covington, hearing no response, going to dismiss the matter, Mr. Gus. No officer. It's going to same thing is going to apply to you, that they could recharge in the likelihood of that is probably very slim, almost none. But just to let you know that, no officer. I'm going to waive the warrant fee. You're going to be responsible to pay a reinstatement fee of $45, sir. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. No, I have no questions.
All right, Your Honor. No further questions. You have a great day.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Earl Lee. What's going on with Mr. Gunn? He didn't have an offer. So where did the offer for him? All right, I'm going to get the city attorney back in here.
Hello? Yes, Earl Lee.
Earl Lee, how you doing, Mr. Lee?
Great, how are you? Hello?
All right, Mr. Lee has.
Yeah, are you able to hear me, sir?
I'm here. I'm able to hear you.
Okay.
All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Earl Perry Lee, case number SP 11343-501. Mr. Lee, I see you paid 2 related civil infractions. I'm going to dismiss the matter based on paying payment of those related civil infractions. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You're gonna be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee.
Okay.
All right, anything further?
Yes. How much is the reinstatement fee? If you know, $45. Okay, so like just real quick, if I could just say something like so I did receive a letter. I was in the process of moving after the whole shutdown pandemic thing, so I missed a couple court dates, but I did receive a letter beforehand saying that my driving privileges was suspended. I'm not sure of the date. I don't have the paper in front of me, but does the dismissal of this matter like resolve that as well?
Well, I don't know about it. It will resolve with the 36th District Court.
Yeah, all the rest of my tickets are paid. Sorry, because all the rest of my tickets is paid.
Sure.
Like I paid all my Detroit tickets as well, and this was the only matter that I actually had to come to court about. I couldn't pay it online like the other ones.
Yeah, well, you should get some. I won't say you should be automatically reinstated. I won't say that, but I know that as sooner you get that $45 paid, the sooner the wheels start to turn with the Secretary of State. It may take a couple of days for that to hit the Secretary of State, but that's what you need to do.
Okay.
All right, so get that paid, and then you can check with the Secretary of State.
Okay, one last thing. So I know I can pay it down there at the court or online, and I remember you telling another young lady that it was kiosk.
Yeah, did that kiosk? Did that kiosk? Is it blue? Have you seen one before? Is it blue?
Yeah, I think it is blue. It's a couple down
Yeah,
there.
they're in the city of Detroit, so I don't know if you're in the city of Detroit. I know they say that I seen one at the Myers on 8 Mile, but they also have them at they say they have them at the CVS's.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you. You too.
Very good. Mr. Gunn, I'm just waiting on the city attorney to come give you an offer.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Mr. Garfield, what's your middle name, sir?
Anthony. I don't have court today. My review date isn't until the 4th. I just chimed in because I had a question.
What's your question?
I have been calling because you told me to call to set up for community service. Remember, you told me I had to do 20 hours of community service. I have been calling the precinct, like the clerk down at the 36 courtroom. She gave me the number to go to the 9th precinct. I have been calling, and I've been calling repeatedly, leaving voicemails, and nobody never returned my call. I finally talked to someone today, and they said that they can't allow me in because they're overbooked. So I'm like, what do I go from here? What do I do?
Call Ms. Greenback. Did we give him an order to community service? You got the 5-month-old?
Yes.
All right. Call Ms. Greenback. He's really making an effort. I appreciate that.
I'm trying. I've been calling since the last day I was in your courtroom. I finally talked to somebody today.
Which side of town are you on?
I'm on the east side of Detroit.
That was a fast month, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was. That's why I'm calling. The church around the corner said that they can take me in, but I just wanted to call to see if that was accepted. I don't know how you go about doing this.
Did you talk to Miss Green again?
No, I haven't.
Call Miss Green now, and then let me know what she says.
Would you mind giving me that number again? I don't have it handy.
313-965-8130.
313-965. You said 81. Say it again. I'm sorry.
8130.
8130.
Miss Green, yeah. Give her a call back and let her know. And I'm glad you let me know. So we're on the same page. I told you I'll work with you. As long as you start, as long as you start getting your obligations together and your priorities together, which it seems like you're on your way, at least with this, you can't help the fact that you've been doing your part and they can't, so we're not holding that against you, all right? So call her up.
I'm glad you understand.
Oh, definitely. Call her up and then we'll go from there, and then you can zoom back in or call the court and let us know. Here, take this number down. This is the courtroom number. This is our courtroom number, 313.
Oh, I got it. I got it from, I just talked to somebody down there.
That's Miss Nash that you're gonna be talking to, so write her name down as well.
Because the courtroom number is 313-965-2402, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I just talked to a gentleman on the phone who gave me the number.
I still don't hear no baby crying though.
He in the back room. He with his mom.
All right. All right, good. All right, because everybody in here has a 5-month-old, had a 5-month-old out there. Are you have kids, Mr. Bachman?
Your Honor, I have 24, 27, and 28, so.
Right, I got 26, 22, and 21. I know Miss Nash has kids. Do you have kids, Darnell?
I know you heard. I know you heard him now.
But you raised some kids. Yeah. So you know the 5. All right, I hear him now. That's what a 5-month-old sounds like. You didn't hear that last time. All right. Call Miss Green up and get that straightened out.
What about the is the church around the corner acceptable? Can I do that? Can I do it?
She's got to hook that up for you.
Ask her. She'll do it.
If they're approved by us, then she'll let you do that. Yes.
Okay.
And then don't just go to that church just to complete your community service. Go to that church to get to hear the word too, and drop some tithes off at that church every Sunday.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Here, Mr. Gunn. Let's get Mr. Gunn on his way. He needs on. Listen, you trying to do something? Can you mute? Can I mute? Yes.
Hello?
Mr. Gunn, this is your attorney. Do you have registration or insurance?
No, I don't have a vehicle anymore.
Okay. Stand by.
Then just dismiss these four.
All right. Here's the, well, you're gonna be dismissing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's no alcohol related?
No alcohol related.
Okay. I'm fine with
It's
it.
all just no, I mean, just only one no option, just all unregistered, untitled.
But he already pled to no op, right?
He already pled to the no option.
Right, so let all the stuff that he pled to, or before, so it should be only 4 then, right? Just these 4 right here.
Well, he only pled to 1. The other 2 were in default, but they should have been taken care of on that day that he pled. That was all at the same day.
Right, that's what I'm saying, let's just leave them and just dismiss these 4. Still come out better.
They got all of those on the same day. Yeah, that's fine. Well, no, the one he didn't. The one he didn't do. All right, so this is the city of Detroit versus John Jacob Gunn. Case number SP 1076315, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1076761, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1079898, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1131217, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearances for the record, please. Mr. Baldwin.
Harry Boffin for defendant. Mr. Garfield, Mr. Gunn, state your name.
John Gunn.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Gunn, so it appears that you already pled back in February of this year to a no-ops ticket amended to failure to display. Well, a no insurance ticket was amended to failure to display on 2/11/2021. I don't understand why the other tickets didn't hit the system, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set aside the defaults in those tickets. And I am going to offer you to plead to the expired plates, responsible to the expired plates, and we'll dismiss all the other matters. So essentially, what you'll have is you'll have to pay that no-ops ticket, and you'll have to pay this expired plate ticket, and everything else will be dismissed.
Okay.
You want that deal, sir, or you want to go to trial, or you want to speak with the lawyer?
No, I'll take that deal, Your Honor.
All right, you know a good deal when you see one, huh?
Yes, I do. I got another question. What is a tide?
Time? What do you mean time?
A tide.
Spelled T-I-T-H-E.
There you go. School them.
Look it up. T-I-T-H-E. When you go in,
Let's tell them what it
tenth
is
of your
now.
earning is what you're supposed to donate to charity through the church.
Okay.
Yeah.
That keeps the church going. That keeps the word being spread. The Bible says. That's what the Bible says, sir.
Okay. Well, I got to give me a church then.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at Mr. Gunn. And Mr. Garfield's gonna get him one too, aren't you?
Yeah.
You need to be, starting that 5-month-old off right.
Definitely.
And putting a ring on that good woman that you have.
What you say? I need to do what?
And put a ring on that good woman that you have.
You said put a ring on that good woman that I have?
Put a ring on her finger. Marry her.
All right.
And then get a job. or a trade. Or go get a trade, or go back to school and educate yourself so you can start making some money, because you're going to be spending over millions of dollars over the years on that little baby. You need to go get yourself a 529 account to be putting in away so they can put away for college, even if it's $5 a week. You need to be doing that stuff now. I didn't do it for my kids, and I was horrified when they told me what the tuition was for college. I felt so inept when they told me that. I couldn't believe it. But I'm telling you now, you have the ability to take this next 18 years and put $5 or $10 away for that baby, and you'll have a boatload of cash when it comes down to her. Was it a girl or a boy?
He's a boy. It's a boy.
When it comes down to him going to college.
Great advice. Everything you said,
Yeah,
great advice.
I'm telling you, it's Mr. Gunn, you can use that as well too.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Mr. Gunn, so what I'm gonna do, sir,
Yes.
is I'm gonna let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6, 5, 1, 2, 1, 7, 6, 7, 6, 1, 1. All right, so we're gonna print out the rest of these. So we have. I like that, Mr. Gunn. They always say, if you don't know, you better ask somebody.
It don't hurt to ask.
No, it doesn't. So are both of you registered? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of asking, I got another question for you whenever you're ready for me.
All right, hold on. We're on the record with Mr. Gunn. Well, let me ask you a question though, and you, Mr. Gunn, are you both registered to vote?
Yes.
Mr. Garfield, look at that. I know he's not registered to vote. I saw his look on his face when I asked him that.
Who, me?
Are you registered to vote?
I definitely am.
All right, very good. That is, you're almost like, okay, so let's go with Mr. Gunn. And for okay, Mr. Gunn, you pled guilty to the improper plate and you pled guilty to the failure to display. So since you've done that, I'm going to dismiss all the other matters.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm going to waive the warrant fees, if there's any, but you're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement.
Okay, how much is that, Your Honor?
Well, they're $45 a piece for the reinstatement fees. I don't know how many other matters. Now, are you working, sir?
Yes, I am.
All right. I was going to offer you some community service if you wanted to do some community service in lieu of fines and costs, but that's going to be up to you.
No, I'm okay, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see here. All right, what I'm going to do too for you, sir, is I'm going to adjust your fines and costs as if I sentenced you. If I was going to sentence you to this, I would have made you pay $240. It appears that you entered into an agreement already. So what I'm going to do, I want you to stop now. Let's go to S&P 798982. Let's waive discretionary. I just say give them the 240. Let's just put the $240 fine in there. Give them time. Each, and that's 8-2 and 8-1. Just give them this normal $240 fee that we already charge.
285 altogether.
285 altogether with reinstatement. And that's gonna be for the 8-1 and the one ending in 8-1 as well. 240. When can you get these paid, sir? The $240. I got $480 in fines and costs for you today.
How much do you want today?
I want it all.
I'll get you the $285 the 15th of October. One payment.
Now, you got two $285 fees. I don't know if there's reinstatement fees. Was it reinstatement fees on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got two $285 fees. All I'm concerned about is the 240 of that $285. That $45 is a reinstatement fee, and you don't. I can close it out without you paying that reinstatement fee, but you will have to pay that reinstatement fee eventually before you can get clearance here to get a license at Secretary of State. So I just want you to let you know that. All I'm concerned about is the $480. And that's the two $240 fines I've adjusted for you today for the guilty pleas you entered into back in February 11, 2021. So when can you pay those $240 fees?
I can pay it all one payment on the 15th of October.
15th of October.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna have you back for a review on the 15th of October.
And it's $444?
It's gonna be $480.
Gotcha.
But then you're gonna also see reinstatement fees. You'll see $285 by two of the costs. And all I'm concerned about is $240 on each one of those.
Okay.
And but I just keep making you aware that that other $45 is gonna go toward the reinstatement fee, and that's what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna have you back at 8:25 a.m. on October 15, 2021. If you pay it, you don't have to show back up. If you don't pay it, I need to see you. On October 15, all right?
All right.
If there's nothing further, Mr. Gunn, have a great day, sir.
You have a better one.
And go find that church. Which side of town are you on?
I'm in Allen Park.
Okay. I don't know of any churches in Allen Park, so.
Yeah, not me either.
All right, have a great day.
You have a better one.
All right. Mr. Danny Wood has a church down there in South. Well, I don't know if he still got his church in River Rouge right next door. All right, what's going on, Mr. Garfield?
I wanted you to know that I'm taking this seriously. I have been calling Mrs. What's her name? Mrs. Lisa Green. I didn't have the number on handy, but when you gave it to me and I heard that voicemail, I had realized that I have been calling her to tell her that I haven't been able to get in contact with the 9th precinct, and it's been no contact with her either. So it's kind of like I'm at a standstill.
3414. They're fine for something. All right, let's take this number down. 313-965-3414.
313-965
3414.
3414. Okay, who is this? Who contact is this?
Station officer. Tell them to find Mrs. Green for you.
Okay.
All right, so continue with the squeaky wheel, and these are just lessons in life. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. So yeah, and tell them that I said I want you to speak with somebody today, okay?
Okay.
I'm getting schooled over here by a veteran over here too. So, I'm tell them that I said that. And what you need to learn though is that you have to be persistent in anything that you want out of this world or want to get out of this world. And if it comes easy, then it probably is not good. Anything that's worth anything, it's really not going to be easy to get. So you can't give up. And what you're showing me is that you have some persistence, and I like that. Is you're showing me that you're not giving up. You're calling in. You're trying to get the right people in the right places. And I told you I would help you do that. So, but like I told you before, it's absolutely no reason why you, an able-bodied, you did say you finished high school, didn't you?
Yes.
There's absolutely no reason why you're not out there getting paid, getting money, and helping to contribute to that young family that you have. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on you about that too.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on you about that. I want you to make me feel bad for trying to shame you the other day, even though I won't, because I feel I had good reason to. But I want you to make me a believer that you're not going to just sit there and squander these years off of your life, and then when you get older, you're going to be asking for stuff. I wish I would have done this. I wish I do it now.
Okay.
All right. So set some goals up and start planning. And one thing that I noticed about our community, and this is just my feeling, is that we don't do enough planning. We get up in the morning and we don't have a direction on what we're going to do that day. And people that are successful, they plan. It was a commercial on TV, an insurance company commercial. And I'll never forget it because they said, we're planning for the next 100 years. Just imagine that. They're planning for the next 100 years. And some of us get up every day and don't even have a plan on what we're going to do that day. Have you ever had that? Have you ever been in that situation where you didn't know what you were going to do when you woke up?
I have.
All right. That's not good. That's why I told you that I'm not going to allow you to sit here and rest on the fact that you have a 5-month-old and it's going to be difficult for you to. No, you're going to get up in the morning, you're going to sit down at night, and you're going to make an arrangement, and you're going to put this plan into work to get these 20 hours of community service done. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, because you got a lot more to do to resolve this stuff. So get up and get something and plan. Sit there and know what am I gonna do tomorrow morning when I get up? What do I need to do? Even if it's just, hey, I gotta clean the house, I gotta do this, I gotta make sure that, I gotta do that. I gotta get this community service done because this judge ain't playing with it. You feel me?
Definitely.
All right, so you have some work to do now. Go put it to work.
Okay.
Tell them I said I want you to talk to somebody today.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.